Hello everyone and welcome to another Hearthstone Mercenaries video. This time we're doing Heroic Popsicooler with for the Mazoff event Murlocs on Ice. This is to complete the Heroic Popsicooler bounty of at least 3 Murlocs in Track Valley. Now, I'll be real with you guys. I failed this 3 times already. This is a very rough bounty for this free-to-play comp. Basically, you're going to want some good stuff. So I would recommend going for fighter buffs. Ideally, don't get HP, because that'll buff the fighter elemental, but don't get the fighter speed. You want windfury or attack. Now, you want windfury because you want to do so much damage to the cart that you don't get destroyed. I'll go over the strat as we get to it, but this Samuro is juiced. This is probably one of the best runs you could get. The only really important one is that you get windfury on Samuro. If you get windfury on Samuro, this is doable. If you don't have windfury on Samuro, you cannot do this one. Now, the perfect run is you get windfury from fighter boon, and then you get the Spirit Blade 5. I did a lot of elite fights on the way here, so a lot of my stuff's 5. So you want Spirit Blade and you don't want Samuro, but I have Spirit Blade and Samuro, Toughness on Cornelius. If you can get something like Eye for an Eye, that's really, really good here. I didn't take it, even though I offered it, because it is pretty cheesy. But if you get Eye for an Eye, and you just let the trolley just completely blast Cornelius, you can one-shot the boss, which is really funny. But assuming you don't get that because it's cheese, just get toughness, get anything. Even Sauna armor is pretty good, but letting Cornelius die isn't the worst thing in the world. He's mainly here to get us to the boss, right? Then we have Subjugation Xyrella. Again, Sauna armor is really good here. You can get really anything you want on Xyrella. The main important one is Samuro. Now, I have Murky, Morgul, and Cookie here. The reason I'm using these 4 is not for any particular reason. They can just enable Samuro if Xyrella dies. You can get some bad RNG on this fight, but I'll get over it when we get to it. So let's jump straight into it, and hopefully, if you're watching the video, you know you've done it, but this is probably one of my best treasures I have on my units run, so hopefully this works. So basically, the way this fight works is this green elemental is going to stack up damage, this blue one's going to do a lot of annoying shit, and this trolley is going to give Popsicooler damage and health. So, you guessed it, we're going on that trolley on turn 1. You can't use Murky here to make Popsicooler attackable, but I don't know if that's worth it. It possibly could be, if you want to use Murky, but this guy's always going to use Flow turn 1, this guy's going to Ice Flows or melee attack. Because he's not melee attacking, even if he was, we're still just going to go in. The trolley should be, I think, the trolley is going to be at about 30 HP after this turn. Now, ideally, this thing does not hit Xyrella or hit Xyrella and Samuro. Samuro's just stacking damage, perfect. Oh, it hits both, that's good. Now what's going to happen here is he's going to do a you scream, I scream shit. Now hopefully we win the speed tie here, but guess what we're doing? We're going in. We probably want to kill this thing, but we can't this turn, so we're going to kill this thing first. He's going to do damage equal to the trolley's health. We're going to just heal up.
Job's done.
Yeah, he's just going to kill Cornelius. Or not, either way. And he doesn't kill Cornelius, that is insanely good for us. And I think I queued my attacks wrong. Poggers. Yeah, I did. That is an example of what not to do. Or Xyrella got hit twice, which is probably what happened. Rip. Alright, now for our secret stratagem. Murky. You see, Murky can make a enemy have taunt. This allows us to bypass the treat trolley, which completely trivializes this fight. So he's going to do 46 damage. That's horrible. So we have 2 choices here. We either Whirling Blades and pray for the best, or till the end of the next turn. We're going to do this now on this guy because we want it to have taunt basically, which is 46 to all characters. I don't want to take that damage. 17. It's not quite enough, unfortunately. We're doing this no matter what. We could just go in, pray for the best, or we could do this. I think going in is the play. We can kill it this turn, that's amazing, but I don't think we will have. We were just short damage it by a little bit. but it kills it anyway, thank God. So we're doing good so far. So this does 8, this does that. We are on the path to redemption. We've done it. Almost. So we don't actually want to lose Samuro here, so we are actually going to do this in. And I don't really know what to do on Murky. Maybe just have a pufferfish. He's not leveled. Can't really do anything, so we're just going to cancel this and put a Murloc down so we can do something next time. 7, I will outspeed, and I will be fine. Yep. Murky really helps in this fight, and everyone's got him for free if you get the Battle Pass. So if you check your, not Battle Pass, the other thing, so. Next turn, Samuro's going in. Popsicooler is going U-Scream, which is a 4-speed ability. We don't care, because all our good stuff is less. I would imagine he'd kill something else, so we're going to go all the way in. Just make sure you queue up this first, and yeah, we should have him here. And that's it. So things I would have done differently, probably kill the green elemental first. It does a lot of, it stacks the frost up, however you want to do it. But basically you want to keep Samuro alive as long as you can, obviously. There's Murlocs and Ice. You want to just basically, that bounty is really hard. I won't sugarcoat it. This is very hard as like the Samuro setup. If there's a better strat you want to use, probably this. This is not consistent at all, unfortunately. You have to get exceedingly lucky with your treasures. The Xyrella one did end up mattering a little bit, not the most, but Murky is definitely a must-have here to be able to bypass the thing. If Murky dies, you can use Murgle or Cookie to enable Samuro, but Samuro has to stay alive. If you're not going to do as much damage as I did there, as you saw, make sure you Whirling Blades on Samuro to immune the 46 damage or however much it is. Because obviously that's a lot of damage you're taking, right? So if I didn't have like Spirit Blade and like a lot of damage to be able to kill the green elemental, the green colored elemental, the fighter elemental I should say, I would have Whirling Blades that turn and the fight would have probably played out exactly the same. If you kill the cart, the boss starts going crazy, and if you don't have immune while attacking, you can't hit it with Samuro anymore. So try to keep the, basically because you're Murky, you can basically ignore the cart fundamentally, right? You want to keep the cart on low HP as you can, but not kill it. So that's why I kept it around like 40-50, right? And Xyrella did a little bit of cleaving and stuff. And I also hit in to lower its HP. So that's basically how you want to do the fight. Again, really rough. Probably the hardest challenge in this entire thing for the free-to-play setup. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, eh?